This strategy by itself made me well over $100,000 in the first years of my coaching business. And it's also made me just over $100,000 just this year already, and the year isn't close to over. So if you're a coach who's tired of struggling to find clients, posting on social media with no results, and wondering if you'll ever make the income you dreamed of when you started coaching, then this video will help you. Because while you're out there trying every marketing tactic under the sun, there are coaches less qualified than you who are finding clients using one simple strategy. Hi, I'm Christy Mims, the founder of Coach Pony, and over the past few years, I've helped well over 30,000 coaches learn the business skills they need to succeed. I've personally made millions of dollars in my coaching business, and marketing is a huge part of what I do. And I found that one of the big problems coaches think they have is that they feel like they need to reinvent the wheel when it comes to marketing and do a lot of different things. When the reality is there's a much simpler way to start to find clients that doesn't involve any paid ads or any content creation. And that method is referral partnerships. So that $100,000 I mentioned earlier, that's just from one partnership deal I signed this year. So you can see how referral partners can be lucrative for your business. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how to build a referral partner network that generates consistent, high-quality clients for your coaching business, including the specific incentives to offer, how to find the right partners, and the systems you need to make it all work seamlessly. So let's get into it. All right, let's talk about the secret sauce, referral partnerships. This is one of the easiest and most profitable ways to begin to fill your coaching practice without feeling like you're constantly chasing shiny objects or just shouting into the void of social media. So, what is a referral partnership? I'm going to define it in a simple way. It's when you build a relationship with another coach or another professional in a complementary field, and you agree to send potential clients to each other, usually in exchange for a referral fee or commission, though not always. So think of it like this. Have you ever loved a restaurant or a product so much that you couldn't help but recommend it to your friends? That's the essence of a good referral partnership. You're just getting paid to do what you probably would have done anyway. Share something great that you absolutely believe in. This strategy is incredibly powerful in the coaching world because it's built on trust, and people buy from people they know, like, and trust. When a coach or colleague you respect tells a potential client, you have to work with Jessica on this, she's amazing, that recommendation carries a ton of weight. It's not a cold ad, it's a warm introduction from a credible source, and that makes all the difference. A good referral partnership is a total win-win-win situation. Yes, 3 wins. It's a win for you because it's a great way to get a client with almost no upfront marketing effort on your end. You get a new paying client without ever having to spend money on ads or hours on content creation or social media. For your partner, they get paid for sending business your way, business that maybe they couldn't have even served, which is a fantastic bonus for the simple recommendation. But most importantly, it's a huge win for the client. Why? Because they get to connect with a great coach who is the perfect fit for their needs. So when you come across someone who isn't a good fit for your services or your personality, you can send them to a trusted partner who can absolutely better serve them. The client gets the help they need, and everyone wins. The reason referral partnerships are so much more effective than cold marketing is because they bypass the hardest part of the sales process, building initial trust. As a coach, you're selling transformation, not just an hourly service. And that requires a deep level of confidence from your client that you are the right person for them, that you can deliver that transformation. Cold marketing, which might be like a random Instagram ad, can't build that trust. But a referral, well, it comes with a built-in stamp of approval that instantly positions you as an expert and a reliable solution. This is why referred clients convert better and often stay longer. When a client comes to you through a referral, they are already pre-sold on your value because your partner has done the heavy lifting of building that trust for you. They're not just looking for a coach, they're actually looking for someone like you. Okay, so this is why referral partners are important. Now, let's talk about how to find them. All right, let's talk about finding the right people to start building this network. Just like coaching isn't trying to help everyone with every problem, finding the right referral partners is about being strategic. First off, start by looking for coaches or other professionals who offer a complementary service, not necessarily a direct competing one. You're looking for someone who works with the same people you do, but might have like a slightly different flavor or a slightly different angle on the problem. To give you a few ideas, for example, a career coach might partner with a health coach. Why? Because many people's health issues are caused by work stress, and many people's work stress is related to their health issues. You can help clients with a wider set of problems and refer them to a trusted professional to cover what you can't. You need to be able to trust that your partner has the same basic client demographic and a compatible coaching philosophy. In fact, early in my career coaching business, one health coach partner alone brought me over $7,000 of new coaching clients in our first month of partnership. Here's another example. A divorce coach might look to partner with divorce lawyers. They have clients who might be struggling on the life side of divorce, and you could be the help. So, where do you find these perfect partners? Start by actively connecting with other coaches. Go to events, join groups, reach out and have conversations and informal coffees. You can network online via Google, LinkedIn, Pinterest, or other social media platforms, or in real life by attending events, going to paid conferences and professional conferences, joining paid masterminds. If you went to a coaching certification program, their alumni group is a perfect place to start networking. A referral partnership can be as simple as a chance meeting at a coaching event. You can lead to a lunch or a coffee. You can build then from there a deeper professional relationship. So then, next up, think about who else might serve your audience who isn't a coach, but still aligns with what you do. So I already gave you the example of divorce lawyers and divorce coaches, but there are plenty more to think about. Dietitians and health coaches, HR recruiters and career coaches, resume writers and career coaches. You get the idea. Now, once you've identified a potential partner, how do you approach them? Don't just immediately ask for referrals. Start by being genuinely helpful to them because we're all self-interested. So offer to share their content or introduce them to someone in your network. Approach the conversation with a mindset of collaboration and win-win, not just a mindset of a one-way transaction. So use honest flattery because it goes a long way. Make it clear that you are interested in helping them. A good opening could be, I love the work you're doing with your niche. I have clients who could really benefit from what you do. Do you have a referral program and could I send them your way? But be careful. Not every potential partner is a good partner for you to have. So here are some red flags to watch out for. So first, watch out for an unprofessional website or unprofessional materials or assets, or if they're slow to respond and communicate. Also, watch out for the fact that they might not have a clear plan for what they would do with the clients that you send them. Make sure they have a great offer that you respect. And be careful of partners who have a different business philosophy around how to treat clients, or they offer services that don't align with your values. Remember, when you refer someone, you're putting your own reputation on the line. You should only partner with someone you feel good about recommending for free. Finally, don't forget your most powerful referral network, which is your previous clients. This is the ultimate word-of-mouth marketing. Let them know you are accepting new clients and that you love a referral. Some clients who are happy with your work and the results that you've helped them achieve will be thrilled to share you with their friends and their colleagues. And you don't have to incentivize them at all. Just tell them you're open to clients, and often they'll jump at the chance to send people your way. Okay, now that you have a few ideas on how to find referral partners, let's talk about turning it into a system that works smoothly. So let's get into the details. I love this part because it's where you turn a good relationship into a profitable one. So once you've found a potential partner that might be a good complement to you, how do you structure a formal referral agreement? You might have that question and be like, Christy, tell me. So let's talk details. Caveat, I'm going to give you some details that are common between coaches but may not apply to other industries. And remember, what I'm about to share are basic general guidelines and suggestions. You can do whatever works for you and your business. Okay, let's dive in. As a rule of thumb, you normally give the referring partner a commission, which is a percentage of the coaching package or program. So the basic rule to remember is this one. The higher the labor and the higher the price, the lower the percentage of commission. The lower the labor and the price, the higher the percentage of commission. So for private coaching, where both labor and rates are high, you might offer something like a 15 to 25% commission. So if you sell a $4,000 coaching package, this means you might give a referral partner up to $1,000 for every person they send your way who hires you. For group coaching, it's different. The labor of adding another person to your program is low, which means it's just as easy to serve a group of 20 as it is 21, and the overall group program price is also commonly lower than private coaching. So this means you'll offer a higher percentage of commission, usually 30 to 50% of the program price. So to do some math, this means that if you have a group program that's $1,000 per seat, you might give your referral partner a $500 50% commission for every person they refer to you who buys the program. The reason for this is simple. People like to make money. So you need to make it worth their while to spend that time talking you up. To give another example, a $50 bonus for referring a client to a $500 program might not motivate someone to go out of their way, but a $250 bonus would be more likely to. You can also offer non-cash incentives like a reciprocal referral agreement where you both agree to send clients to each other on a quid pro quo basis. Also remember that referral systems don't always have to involve commissions or payments of any kind. They can be much more informal. You might hear from a client, Sally said I should talk to you. She said you were super impactful. And then you can send Sally some chocolate or flowers or a note card as a surprise thank you. And as your business grows and you have multiple offerings, you can set up advanced referral models like JVs and affiliates. Maybe your partners refer clients to your high-end private coaching programs, but also to a low-cost book or do-it-yourself course. Each of these offers could have a different commission structure. You can use a simple tracking system like a Google Sheet to keep track of referrals, or as your business becomes more sophisticated, you can use automated tools with built-in affiliate tracking systems using codes and special web pages to help you keep track of everything. All right. We've covered what referral partnerships are and how to find them and how much to pay your partners. So let's quickly talk about the legal stuff. But before we do, I have exciting news. I want to tell you quickly about the free masterclass I've recorded about my two-step process to finding coaching clients without social media. It'll help you figure out how to market your business in a way that feels good to you, capitalizing on your core strengths as a coach. You can get it for free, it's absolutely free, by clicking the link below in the description. But for now, let's get back to the video. Before we get into the legal stuff, I have one note. I am not a lawyer, so this is not in any way legal advice and should not be taken as such. It's just helpful information. So when you are first starting out, you may have a simple handshake or verbal agreement with other coaches, and that's absolutely okay. Your referral agreements can be informal. It's totally fine to start very simply. But once money changes hands on a regular basis, it's a very good idea to have a clear written agreement that outlines the terms of your partnership. This can protect both you and your partner, and it prevents any confusion or misunderstandings down the road. If you search, you can find free templates online to get started, and as your business grows, you'll want to get a legal eye on it. In your written agreements, make sure to cover the payouts per client, i.e. how much money you'll pay per referral, the payment period, which means when you'll pay out, what you'll do if a client refunds, and how to dissolve the agreement. These are just things to give you as food for thought. Okay, how do you keep the referral wheel rolling so clients keep coming? Let's talk about that next. You found some great partners and you have an agreement in place, but how do you make sure those referrals keep coming in? The key is to nurture the relationship. So to stay in your partner's thoughts without being annoying, think of it less like a business transaction and much more like a friendship. You need to give to them. You need to provide value to them, even when you aren't getting anything in return. Check in regularly, not just to ask for referrals, but to see how they're doing. Treat them like a real human. Share their content on social media, celebrate their wins publicly, and send them a quick note with a helpful article or resource you came across that you think they'd like. The best partners are people who genuinely support each other's success. Remember, building a network is a marathon, not a sprint. The more you put into building and nurturing these relationships, the more you will get out of them over the long haul. And the best part is, you'll go much further, much faster if you don't try to go it alone. Your community is your biggest asset, so don't be afraid to lean on it. So I hope this video showed you that you don't need to master every marketing channel or spend all of your time creating content to get clients and become profitable in 2025. Sometimes the most powerful strategies are actually the simplest ones that focus on real relationships with real people. So that's why I want you to click the link in the description down below right now, and please join my free masterclass on finding paying coaching clients. In this training, I'll show you my complete system for finding paying clients in your niche, including referral partnerships, but also the other client finding strategies that work even if you're starting with 0 connections. You'll learn the biggest mistake that stops coaches from getting consistent client referrals and my simple 2-step process for finding clients without spending money on ads or doing something that really drains your energy. This masterclass has helped over 15,000 coaches finally crack the code on finding paying clients, and it works for every niche. So click that first link in the description to access the free training, and I'll see you on the inside. And of course, please like and subscribe if you found this video useful, and click here to watch my video on the 5 things I wish I knew before I started life coaching. And that's all I've got for you today, but I'm cheering you on. You can absolutely do this.